As you can see, the weather is slightly different. With Larry here.
Hi,
Larry, tell us a little bit about your story. So you've hit 50. You've done... The world needs to know, Larry. You've hit 50. This is your how many marathon?
This is my 5th marathon.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you consider yourself as being somebody who takes this really seriously? Do you consider yourself that this is just fun and a
bit of fun?
Fitness? Fun and fitness?
Fun and fitness, definitely. That's all it's about. That's all.
So time-wise, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking 5 hours.
5 hours?
5 hours. That's unfortunately, yes. I'm 50 now.
No, there's no excuse. We're taking no 50 excuses of anybody over this weekend.
That's
not
right.
at all.
But never mind.
Weather-wise, does this suit your style of running?
This is fine. I'm a little bit feels a little bit cold, but after the first couple of miles, we'll warm up and we'll just be focused on the finish. That's right.
And will you have anybody possibly at home that's watching some of the live streaming that we're doing today?
No, it's the first I've heard about it. So
well, get yourself on your phone, Northumberland TV on YouTube, discover Northumberland on Facebook, and then they can watch you coming across the line.
Excellent.
I promise you, Larry, no matter what time you finish, no matter what the weather is, we'll be there to greet you at the finish.
Excellent.
That's
Thank you
the
very
least
much.
we can do.
I just hope I finish.
Oh, you will. I'm sure you will. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you today.
Cheers, James.
Thank you, Larry.
Take care.
To the start, yes. We're outside the boating. All right. See
Good
you
morning.
shortly.
Good morning. How are we?
Good.
Hey.
Good morning.
Oh, you're back. Harry.
So where's he?
He's parking up there now.
All right.
Can we have a quick chat?
Yes. Yep.
Now, you guys, I happen to know, have a fantastic story to tell us. Let's begin at the beginning. So it's yourself, and your name is?
Martin Jones.
Martin, you're running today,
Yes.
and we can see from your top, there's a very, very special cause. It's Joe's Cervical Cancer Trust. Tell me a little bit about the reason why you're running today.
The reason I'm running today is to raise money for Joe's Trust, bring awareness to and about cervical cancer. The reason I'm doing that is because my wife was diagnosed with it about 2 years ago and had to undergo operation to remove it. Luckily enough, she's after the recovery period now, and she's doing extremely well. And if it wasn't for Joe's Trust, she wouldn't have been able to get through it. Me as a bloke, I can't really do much. So really, what I do is to be there for her, to be helpful, but also support. And because of the way Joe's Trust helped her, I'm actually wanting to try and raise money for them. And at the minute, I think it's just short of £1,000 that we've raised so far. Wow. So it's fantastic.
Wow. Now, and you
Yes.
are Joe.
No, I'm Claire.
Oh, sorry.
It's just Joe's Cervical Cancer Trust.
So Claire, tell us a little of your story, because you are obviously Martin's wife, yeah?
Yeah. It was 16 months ago, not nearly 2 years.
Oh, sorry.
Where just a regular smear, it came up, and then obviously diagnosed with cervical cancer. Then had to go on a waiting list. They tried doing where they took the parts away, but then I ended up with full hysterectomy. But Joe's Cervical Cancer Trust, the amount of help that I found for questions that I had, obviously you don't get a lot of time with your consultant or your nurse, and it was when I had questions that I would go and I would ask somebody from there. And they've been good enough to supply obviously the t-shirts and what have you for We're Doing It, so that we can raise money so they can carry on doing that, because there's not any other place out there that'll give you the answers that you need. It's just random questions that'll pop into your head after you've left the hospital and you think, I need to know the answer to that. How do I find out? And I came across these and they've been absolutely brilliant with me.
Wow.
Giving me all my
How
answers.
are you now?
I'm all right now. I'm 13 weeks post-op. I've only got 1 week of recovery left. And he's confident he's got it all. I've just got to go back twice more, and as long as they're okay, I get a full discharge.
Wow. And so, Mum, you must be very, very proud.
Oh, definitely.
So
Both of them, actually.
you two will be cheering on at the beginning and cheering him in when he comes back in.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, we may be helping to drag him in.
Drag him across
Yeah.
the line. That's absolutely
Yeah.
wonderful. So, most importantly, if somebody wants to get involved and donate either to Martin's specific Just Giving,
Yes, he's
or
got
to
one.
the trust,
Yes.
what can people do?
They can go online and donate straight to the charity, or they can go on to Martin's Just Giving site. I think it's Martin Jones 67 is his. You'll see us both standing there in the pink t-shirts as the picture, and just go through there. You can also do gift aid. Obviously, if you pay tax, they can get more money from the government, which will obviously help everybody.
Fantastic. And Martin, last word from yourself. So, I'm assuming you're a marathon master, that you've done this every year for the last 10 years, that you're going to fly.
Not quite. Not quite. This is actually my third marathon. The last marathon I ran was about 40 years ago.
40 years ago?
40 years ago. When I was about 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what expectations do you have on yourself for today?
I would like to make sure that I just get to the end. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for any fast times or anything like that. I just want to get to the finish purely for the sponsorship that I'm doing. You know, to say, yeah, I've done it for years. That's it.
Fantastic. Well, listen, we wish all of you that you have a fantastic day today, and especially yourself, Martin. We'll be looking out for you, 2017, and we'll make sure that we're all stood together on the finish line when we see you coming across. Have a wonderful, wonderful event. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Bye-bye. Just sneaking up on a man who's just finished his post-race banana there.
Yeah.
Your name is?
It's Greg.
Greg.
Yep.
Greg, tell us a little bit about your the reasons why you're here today.
Well, it's my first marathon.
Oh wow!
So, been running about a year. Really got the bug.
Have you done, say, the Great North?
I did the Great North Run for the first time this year as well. Yeah.
And had you already planned to come here and do a full marathon?
I hadn't. No. I run quite a lot anyway, just sort of on my own. And I did the Great North Run. It was the first organised run I'd done, and I really enjoyed it. So about 2 days later, I signed up for this.
Fantastic. So what are your thoughts today? Are you it's your first experience of a marathon?
Yeah.
Obviously it's twice the distance of what you've done before. Do you feel fit and healthy?
Yes, yeah.
And are you thinking just get across the line, or have you set yourself a target where you'd be really happy if you hit a certain time?
Around about the 4 hour mark I'd be happy with that. But I'm just going to take my time and just enjoy. I'm going to run slower than I normally do. Just try and pace myself.
Good.
So I'm just here to enjoy myself really and make it home in one piece.
Fantastic. What's your number? Let's get your number just so everybody at home can look out for you coming across the finish line. That's 2873.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, well listen, have a fantastic time. Thank you
very
so
much.
much for talking to us.
Cheers.
All the very best for the day. Thank you. Good morning. So let's have a little wander around and see. Good morning, you three. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, just keep it nice and warm. We are live on Facebook. Don't worry, there's only 6 people watching, and one of them's my mother. Who do we have here today?
Craig
and
Joe.
Now, are you two experienced athletes who are going to fly from the front to the back? No.
We'll be at the rear.
You're at the fun end of the
Yes.
marathon. Fantastic. Is this your first time here?
Yes.
First time at Kiel. I did the Dark Skies in March. It's not my first marathon though. I've been through. It's my third one.
Wow. What's the difference for the people at home between those people who are tackling the half marathon today and those people who are doing the full marathon? Because I guess in terms
Half the
of
distance.
in terms of maybe the pain that you go through, in terms of the amount of training that you have to go through to get there. I mean, yourself, have you done an awful lot of training to get to this point?
No, I normally just train for halves, to be perfectly honest. So this is my first full. So I'm extremely apprehensive, but I'm really looking forward to it. And obviously, the fantastic views around Kielder.
Yeah, hopefully. If only you'd come yesterday, I promise it was going
Yeah, we saw yesterday, yeah.
Although everybody that I've spoken to so far says these are perfect running conditions.
Yeah, they are.
So, and if we could just keep the rain away, because that obviously I guess gets a little bit more difficult when it gets soggy. Are you prepared in case the rain comes down today?
Yes. Yeah, we've got a
Waterproof hats.
Yeah.
So, give us an example. With you being a slightly more experienced runner, are you expecting to come in first from the two of you? Are you running together?
We're going to run together.
Run together.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
We're going to run together.
So,
Just enjoying it.
have you got your number on? Oh, you have. You've got your numbers there. So let's have a quick look at the numbers, because it's always good. And then we can keep an eye out for you as you come over the line afterwards. Are you
And pick us up off the floor.
No, not at all. Not at all. So, time-wise, you think
4.5.
4.5. So we'll look out for you in 4.5. And if you're running together,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what will be interesting. I'll tell you what we saw yesterday. Bearing in mind you're running together. We saw an awful lot of couples who came over that little hill and suddenly broke free, and it turned into a bit of a competition at the end.
Right, okay.
So are you two crossing the line hand in hand, or are you two crossing the line as a bit of a sprint? Are you a competitive couple? I guess I'm kind of asking.
I am, yeah.
Yes, we are. it'll be a sprint finish.
It'll be a sprint finish.
Yeah.
Right, 4.5 hours. 23:41 and 29:49. We'll look out for you both.
Okay, then.
Have a fantastic time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
speaking to us. Okay. Good morning. Would you like a quick chat?
Yeah.
And you are
I'm Paula.
Paula. Paula, you were running here for the first time? Or you've done
Yes,
it lots?
first time. First marathon.
First ever marathon. So what's going through your mind? How long have we got to go?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Not long to go.
That's a very long time. I'm a bit worried about how long before. I just want to start now. I need to start.
Is your object today just to get across the finish line, to enjoy
Yeah.
yourself?
I do have the time in my head, but I'm trying not to think about that.
Would you share that with us?
5.5, between 5 and 5.5.
Brilliant. And we'll get a look at your. So that's 25:93 in 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
So I promise we'll be there.
Right.
Doesn't matter what the weather is when you come across.
Oh yeah, that's the other bit. The weather.
Cheering you on and waving you through, and have a
Lovely.
fantastic
That's
time
good.
today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for
Thank
talking
you.
to us. Thank you. So here we are down at the warm-up area. Is this the last? This is the last banana before we start.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's the only one, to be fair.
It's the only one. Is this your first time at the Kielder Marathon?
No, second time.
Second time. So, do you figure today, because of the weather that we have, is this better conditions for you? Can you see yourself beating last year's time?
Well, the reason I came back is that I got bad cramp at 22 miles last year, so I felt that there was unfinished business. so
you were beaten by the course, and it's not going to happen again this year?
Well, I'm hoping it's not, but who knows? Because
are you a fairly experienced runner?
Reasonably so, yes.
So tell us a little bit about how this is different from a typical marathon, from say a London or even
this last year was the first time I'd ever attempted a marathon on a track.
Right.
I'd done the Great North Run for 20 years on the bounce, and my youngest was getting into marathons. And to be honest, he's doing the York Marathon, and the reason I did Kielder last year was that I could turn up at York wearing a proper marathon t-shirt.
Brilliant. Love it.
Because let's face it, York is flat.
Yeah.
Now, in the hills I've run marathon distances, further marathon distances, but I'd never done a quick one, because in the hills we just run and enjoy ourselves, and there's loads more, just more enjoyment, if I can say that, whereas a proper full-on race is just insane, absolutely insane. I mean, God knows why we do it.
Yeah.
But
how did it feel different then last year when you were here at Kielder compared to doing the Great North Run, say?
It's much friendlier. It's much more relaxed. Last year we were all crammed around the heaters because it was freezing. And then somebody said with 5 minutes to go, let's go to the start. It's probably about time, so we all did. And it's a lovely atmosphere. So we're back.
That's a lovely story. Thank you for that. And are you two tempted to do this together one year, or is this
I
this
don't
thing?
think my body will do it.
No?
No, I think 10k is my maximum.
Oh, so you do run?
I try to, but I've got a Achilles problem at the minute. So.
Ah, right, okay. So would you be tempted by the 10k that's on the Saturday?
Yeah.
The guys at the front seem to finish that remarkably quickly, mind. It felt like that the 10k feels like a sprint for the elite athletes. It's very disconcerting.
Our youngest is insanely fast. He finished, what was it, 49th in the Great North Run this year. I mean, he's a 1 hour 14 half marathon runner.
Wow.
And so, and he's hoping to get close to 2.5 hours next week in York. But I've told him to come up here and try and do it under 3. Because you've got to add the time. But the great thing about this is, and the Great North, to be honest, you find people as you're running along.
Yeah.
You chat with them, and you just chat with them, and it helps get you both through, and then you just help each other along. Last year, though, across the dam was just
stunning. Am I not right in thinking that it was very, very windy last year across the dam?
I think someone said there were 40-mile-hour winds.
Yeah.
And I was running with a lad from down south who's not used to running in the mountains. And I was chatting away to him, and there was a gust of wind, and he stopped, and I never saw him again. I mean, I didn't go over the dam. But, it was just amazing the difference in obviously different people's experiences in running before they came here.
Yeah. Well, listen, have a fantastic time. Thank you very much for talking to us. I'm just going to clock your number. So that's 21:66. You're hoping to get across the line in...
It was 3:39 last year. If I could do it under 3.5, that would be brilliant.
Fantastic.
If I do it under 4, I'll be chuffed.
We'll look out for you, and thank you very much for talking to us. Cheers. Thank you. Morning, gents. Can I have a quick chat just before you get started? Last minute snack.
We've already done this once.
Already done you once? I don't know quite how to take that.
Neither did I.
So at the minute we're live on Facebook. I've got about 7 people. So no pressure. Is this it? This is weatherproofing?
This is
as scientific as it gets today?
This is just to keep warm.
This is to keep warm?
Keep warm.
Is that coming off once you start?
Coming off, yeah.
Come rain or shine?
Yeah, well, definitely come rain. I don't know about the shine.
So are you all from the same running group?
Yeah.
Right, so taking it seriously?
My first one, I don't know.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So this is the pro athletes. Yeah.
No.
These two lads will sit at the very, very front. Are we all doing full or half marathon? Full marathon. So first one, what's your expectations for the day?
Finish.
Just get across the line, even if you would drag you across that last 100 metres or so.
I'll be alright.
You'll be good man.
I'll live.
Yourself, how many have you done before?
I think this is my 3rd Kielder I've done. Third, yeah.
And how does Kielder compare to, I don't know, I know the Great North Run's a half marathon.
Never done it?
No? So you've gone straight into the full ones?
Yeah, well, I've never done a road half or road full marathon. So, yeah, it's alright.
And
I quite like it.
How much of this is about fitness and how much of this is about sort of friendship? Running with people that you get to know?
Oh, it's all about the friendship, isn't it?
That's the right answer. Will you all be running together at the start?
No.
You'll be off.
All different abilities.
Okay, so
some people run together.
They'll be at the front, I'll be at the back.
I'll be there. And we'll meet at the end for beer.
Oh, that's the way to think about it. Is this your first one?
My second Kielder.
Second Kielder. Did you do last year?
No, the year before.
Oh, I'll tell you what, last year was very, very windy and very, very wet.
You did it across the dam.
Yeah. We were just talking to a gentleman there who was talking about going across the dam. He said he experienced nothing like it.
Yeah, it was just a big side wind, just take you, especially when you turn back into it. Yeah, it's tough. At that point as well, 16, 17 mile in.
So we're not going to have to, you don't have to worry about that today. Obviously a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's good for you rather than bad.
Yeah. Warm and stuff. Yeah, fine. Perfect running this.
When you hit the dam, how far around are you?
I think it's about 17 miles, isn't it? I think 17 miles, 18 miles.
At what point do you start thinking, I'm closer to home, I'm thinking about the
800 metre mark.
Literally just around the corner. Fantastic. No problems. So listen, everybody, let's just get your numbers so we can spot you across the line. That's 2907 and you are?
Debbie.
So, and you are? Chris, and you are 2157.
Adam
is 2273. 21, 26 is?
Mark.
20 28.26 is
Liam.
2.66. Oh dear me.
Oh, Christine.
Christine. And the big finisher, we're expecting to sprint across the line, and we're expecting that from
Anne.
Fantastic, Anne. And 20.55 from Peter Lee, and you are
Neil.
Neil, wonderful. Thanks everybody, I appreciate it. Have
Stay
a
out,
great
please.
race.
Stay out.
Enjoy it. 2084, right. So, what are we expecting from you today?
Well, time-wise?
Time-wise.
3.5.
3.5? Is this the first time you've done it?
No, last time I did it was 6 years ago, so it's been a while.
Fantastic. Looking forward to it?
Can't wait, mate, can't wait.
And weather-wise, what are you thinking? Perfect?
Spot on, perfect, yeah, as long as it doesn't rain, which I don't think it's going to.
Good stuff. Have a wonderful time.
Thank you very much,
See
mate.
you
Cheers,
again.
thanks a lot.
Bye-bye. Get out of here, please. Sorry.
22 years old. The Paulson Keane and his friend Josh are also running in the 1 mile, raising money for the same charity. So both families involved.
Alright, so let's continue our little wander. We're competing with the PA system here.
In honour of Scott's youngest son, Evan, who's receiving treatment for a brain tumour.
People are now starting to make their way down towards the start finish line.
And we hope you all go well in the race this morning. Raise lots of awareness for money for such a great cause. And to all the others running the charity as well,
Just 10 o'clock.
best wishes to you.
Looking at 10:15 for the start of the Kielder Marathon.
Marathon runners, if you make your way up towards the
half
start,
marathon.
we've got just under 15 minutes until we get going. Here at the start of the marathon, the half marathon runners who are over at the dam will be ready to go. They'll be lining up as well. So we'll be off at around about 10:15 this morning. For the run of the 10.
Can I walk with you?
Yeah, of course you can, mate.
Your name is?
Gary.
Gary, is this your first one?
No, second one.
Second, did you do it last year?
No, 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
So have you come back because it's the 10th?
No, that was a bit of a coincidence, really. My friends bought us the race, so for our Christmas present, believe it or not. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
And are you're doing full marathon, yeah?
Full marathon, yeah.
Are you an experienced runner? Is this just a walk in the park for you, or is this going to be a challenge?
Done quite a few marathons, but this is going to be a more leisurely one today, hopefully.
Do you know everybody says that there's a lovely, relaxed atmosphere to the whole thing?
Yes, very good. Yeah.
Listen, have a wonderful time.
Thank you.
We wish you all the
Cheers,
best
thanks.
for the day. Sorry guys, just whipped through. Good morning. Can I speak to you both? That is a stunning beard that you're presenting this morning.
Okay, well, thank you.
Your name is?
Benjamin, Ben.
Ben, is this your first time at the Kielder Marathon?
Oh yes, first time at Kielder Marathon.
And how do you feel about today? Obviously the weather's slightly cooler than yesterday.
It could be worse, it could be always worse, it could be raining, it could be cool. And no, it's not windy, so it's the best news. I mean, the fog will rise in the day, so hopefully it will look better.
Now I sense a slight accent there.
Yep.
So you are from?
From York.
From
yeah, we drove from York. No, we are French, but we drove from York, so we are kind of tourists, but not so much.
Ah, fantastic. In terms of the way that you're looking at today, are you an experienced runner and therefore you've got a specific time in your mind? Or are you here to enjoy the atmosphere, meet as many people as you can, come away with a few stories?
That's it. I mean, it's my first trail marathon, so I'm enjoying it. I was aiming at the beginning at 3 hours 40 and I discovered, by the way, it's not a road run, it's a trail marathon, so it will be a bit hilly. Oh, come on, I've already done Liverpool, it was a little bit more hilly than that, hillier than that. But no, I think it will be just aiming at enjoying it, not to walk too much from 30k. So yeah, just having a nice day, speaking to people. I like to make some jokes about other people with me and jokes about me as well. So it's just enjoying the day, having a nice day out.
And could you see the two of you doing it at some point, or is this very much his thing?
No, that's his thing.
It's his thing.
Yeah, no, I can't really run.
But you can cheer.
Yes, I can.
So you'll be cheering at the start, and we'll be cheering all together at the finish, yeah?
Yeah, I'll try to take the bus as well to go to the points if I can.
Brilliant. Great idea. So your running number is, just so we can look out for you, 21:27. And you're thinking, Benjamin, what sort of time?
3 hours 45.
Wow. So we'll be at the finish, watching you across, and if we can, we'll catch you at the end, see how it all went.
Yep. All right.
Have a lovely time.
Yep.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. Bye-bye. Can I walk and talk as we walk along here?
Go on.
We are live on Facebook.
We're live on Facebook. Good morning, Facebook.
Good morning, Facebook. You two are?
I'm Nikki.
I'm
Nikki.
Brian.
And
Brian.
Is this your first Kielder Marathon?
It is.
It's your first one?
Yes, absolutely.
This isn't your first marathon as well, is it?
No, it's not my first
Oh, right,
marathon.
okay, so you're an experienced campaigner. That is good. What are you hoping to get out of today?
I'm hoping to enjoy the lovely autumn colours. I hope it doesn't rain too much. So,
Do you know, fingers crossed, when has the British weather forecast ever been right? Today
absolutely.
we're hoping for a bit of luck.
We're hoping that it's wrong again.
Yeah.
So you're prepared, so if the worst happens, you're going to be nice and dry. You not so much, have you got something in the bag there?
I've got something in the bag there. Yeah.
And is this your first one?
First Kielder, yes.
Experienced marathon runner?
Yes. Well,
right. So you're going right to the front?
No.
All right. See, everybody backs off when I ask that question.
Right, this will be my 4th marathon.
And what sort of time are you hoping for?
I've no idea because this is obviously very hilly, and the ones I've done before have been mostly flat. So I'm just out like Nikki, just to enjoy it.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Well, everybody I've spoken to said this is one of the friendliest marathons in the country, and everybody ends up meeting people as you go along. Will you two be crossing the line together, or are you?
No, he'll be faster than me.
He's off like a shot, is he?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Have a wonderful time.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye. I feel like Oh, can I catch these last minute preparations? Let's get a shot of the legs.
Just trying to keep them warm.
So, you've come very well prepared today. So I'm guessing you're both expecting a bit of rain.
Well, I'm hoping it will hold off.
We all are
changing,
hoping
isn't it?
Exactly. It's starting to brighten up a little bit. It was very, very foggy before.
Yeah.
Is this your first time?
It is first one, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
First ever marathon?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Dear me. So, have you done plenty of training?
We're hoping it's
Let's
enough.
hope we'll find out.
I hope it's enough.
Yeah.
I like your optimism. You're going to need that.
Yeah.
Once you get over the dam,
Yeah.
that's when I think
That's what we've heard.
that's when it gets tough.
Yeah.
Last time we were all here, it was blowing about a 40-mile-an-hour wind across the this time, if we can just keep the rain off,
That's it.
Yeah.
then we'll be all right.
I'd rather have rain than wind, I think. So.
Good. Well, you might get your wish today, but fingers crossed you don't. What sort of time are you hoping to get across, or are you just hoping to get across?
I think
More about finishing it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Somewhere around that.
Are you thinking of running together, or is there a competitive element where you'll shoot off like a whippet? Or?
competitive, but he'll be ahead.
Wonderful. What sort of time are you thinking of?
4.5, something like that.
4.5, and yourself?
Get round.
Just get around.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Let's see your numbers, and then we can keep an eye out for you when you're coming back. So that's 26.
I've got perfect marathon number.
Yes, you certainly have. 26:21. Oh, that's very nice. Yes. Let's see you apply together.
Yes.
Wonderful. Have a lovely time, and thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Try and squeeze it running.
Speed on this sharp end of things. Lucy's there thinking I don't mean you, but I do mean you. Last bit of advice to the runners. It's a tough start to Kielder Marathon. Be careful up that first hill. Don't get carried away. It's a real long drag at the top of there, so just be careful of that at the start. Take your time, get up there. So we've got Johnny from Gateshead Harriers taking close order as he knows. James from North Shields Poly thinking, yeah, I've got this. Jack from North York Moors wondering what on earth he's got himself into. Lee's running for Tiny Lies this morning. And Bill says, we can move you all a bit closer to the start line. Yeah, that'll be fine enough, folks. So Gateshead present. Good best up the front of them then. Danny Elzing. Gosford yesterday we had Brian, South Shields. I'm sure Sedgefield are up there. I've got Jake from Blythe. I've got Gary from York Naesmire Harriers. I've got David from Heaton Harriers here. Julie Albert Striders as well. I've got Rick running for motor neuron disease this morning. Lots of people out there. Yes, we do have an Albert Strider uptake.
Morning, ladies.
Hi. Sharp end of things.
Don't worry, it's Facebook Live. It's nothing to be afraid of.
No, it's a young lady.
So
it's a lady, it's not my
This is exciting. It's all starting to get real now. How long have we got to go?
What's up, are you nervous or something?
5 minutes to go. How are you feeling?
Michael now has moved to take close order.
Nervous? But a good kind of nervous.
Near the finish.
Is it a fast kind of nervous?
Ridiculously bright yellow hat on.
Hope so. Is this, are you all running together?
Yes, that's the plan.
Are you all sticking together?
What you could have
Maybe.
Good stuff. What sort of time are we thinking?
So now the last marathon runners
Maybe
make their way up
about
towards you, Brian.
4.5 hours, possibly.
4.5. Now let's see your numbers and then we'll keep an eye on you. To come over. So that's
Dave
21.95 and that's Claire. Emily is 24.99.
Plenty of spectators down here, ready
is
to come back round.
21.89. Wonderful ladies. We wish you all the very best. And we'll see you at the other end. Bye bye.
Brian's going to get them underway just at the
Mind if I have a quick chat?
Just had a bit of an incident.
And you are John. You're in a striking outfit.
Thank you.
You're running for the Harriers. Does that mean you're running with purpose today?
I hope so. But
bit of a past master. Done this many
no,
times before?
I've never done this. I've done the run bike one about 5 times. I just fancied giving this a crack.
You didn't do it yesterday, did you?
No.
I've heard some people have done yesterday and then straight on today, which is unbelievable. You are running for Saltwell Harriers.
Yeah.
What sort of time are you thinking today?
Somewhere between 4.5.
4.5. That's a very, very respectable time. Have you done this one before?
I haven't done this one, no.
Fantastic. It's one of the most friendly of marathons. You'll bump into people, you'll run with people. I'm sure you'll have a wonderful time. All the very best to you. We'll see you at the other end. Cheers.
On the start line, will you please welcome from Northumbrian Water, the Chief Executive, will you please welcome Tim Ottram and the leader of Northumberland Council, Peter Jackson.
Right, so let's wander up to the front.
You will see lots and lots of lovely people in high-vis yellow jackets out there. Every single one of them is a volunteer. Will you please say thank you as you go past, and will you please acknowledge them now?
Morning, gents. I'm getting closer to the front, and I know from experience it gets more and more serious the closer I get to the front. How serious are you guys for today?
Oh, I know.
Is it all about fun, or have you
The
got times in your
final
head?
round of applause and thank you has got to be for every single one of you, whether this is your first Kielder, your second, or your 10th. We simply cannot do this without having all of you amazing athletes for coming here and supporting us.
No, I haven't done this, but I've done an Edinburgh Marathon. That was 4:28, so yeah, I know.
It's a little bit like that.
We'll see, I'll take it easy.
What about the weather? You bothered?
No, I think it's perfect conditions, really. Yeah, it was freezing
2 minutes
last year. So
on my
very
watch.
windy as well.
Yeah,
Very, very windy.
Just looking ahead.
Brilliant.
To Dave
I'm not going to disturb you anymore. You'll be thinking about the race, but thank you very much for talking to us.
We probably want some official photographs now, do we, of our starting park? When you get back, about 3 o'clock this afternoon, we're going to try and do the
Good morning, ladies and gents. How we doing? So our last
that's legit. It's only my second.
We'll be testing it. So, as I say, as we get closer to the front, everybody gets a little bit more serious. There's more Harriers jerseys that we see. I'm taking it that you three are serious runners, that you've done this kind of thing before, that you've got a time in your head. Yes.
Yeah.
You're not so sure?
I've got a couple of target times in my head.
Would you share them with us?
Under 4:30, under 4:40, finish alive.
Brilliant. And have you done this one before?
No, this is our first Kielder event.
What have you heard about it? What's your expectations? No swearing.
I've done a few training runs and I've thought it's nice, it's a beautiful course and it's alright, but everyone says it's brutal, so that's got me worried in the back of my mind, so we'll have to just see how it goes.
Wonderful. Well, listen, all the very best to all three of you. I'll clock your jerseys, so that's 2018 for Matt, Stephanie is 24.92 and James is 21.98, and we'll be cheering you over the line. We'll see you in a few minutes time. All the very best.
Athletes, are you ready? Okay, 26.2 miles up and down sort of the steepest hills you'll ever encounter in your life. Who wants to go home?
Right, Gary. Gary, are we alright to lay in this half by like 5-10 minutes max? We can get this.
We're at about 2 minutes away from the start of the Kielder Marathon 2019. It's at this point I stand in the middle of the start line.
So this is the elite end. This is where everybody's very serious, very focused.
Because I'm going to get trampled by 2,000 brilliant marathon runners. So I'm going to get out the way a bit sharpish.
Don't fall. Right, what I'll do, I'll keep this.
Sneak behind you there.
Oh, you've got one. Oh, where did you get that one from? David?
Do you want it?
No. Do you know what I did?
Hello.
Hello, you're
We
right.
are 1 minute away from the
Hiya.
start of the Kielder Marathon 2019.
Right, 1 minute away.
I will give you a 10-second countdown. You can start and move a little bit further forward. Okay. Welcome to your long Sunday run. Dave's going to tell me when I can come in 10, but not yet. We're all picking up. The final thank you is, can you give it up for Steve Cram and his team at the Events of the North for bringing you this event for 10 years. And we can go in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are off the Kielder Marathon 2018. Look, Russell Adams from KGAT already taking close order at the front end of things. Blade is going past me. Time carriers, Northwell, more time races. Garfield from Scotland just going past me. We've got If You Care Care Foundation. Coleman is going past me. Morford Harriers. Matt was going past me. Run Peter Lee, loads of Run Peter Lee athletes out at Events of the North event.
Well.
Branders from John Denner, Will Feltmore, Melbourne Striker, City Harris, Sutherland Harris, Zola. Chris Light from Central Harris going past me. Aaron from Dublin. Chris going past me. Two of our ever present to tell me are just going past me. They're from Clyde. Melvin just going past me. Still they keep coming. Another of our ever present just going past me.
Good on, another good
What an amazing sight. Dave dressed as a woman.
one.
Brilliant. Also going past us, he's another of our ever present. 16 people.
Enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Malcolm going past.
Have a good race. All the best.
Just over 5 minutes time. Spectators, you get the first view of the Mount Hill. Climbing.
Best of luck.
Down past the finish area and then out onto the big loop around the course, around the water.
Have a great one. See you at the end.
miles. Make some noise as they come through. Encourage them. Don't encourage them too much, though. You don't want them going too fast too early, especially around this course. Give them some high fives as well as they go through. And then be sure to take the spectator buses out on course as well and give them as much support as you can out on the course itself. They'll need every ounce of that support.
Good luck, everyone. Have a great time.
Thank you.
All the very best to you. Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck.
Cheers, mate.
And there we have it. That's the start of the Kielder Marathon on Sunday. Catch up with these and go around the track. and obviously as they cross the line. Keeping an eye out for everybody who we've spoken to this morning, then stories. Thanks very much for your time, and pop in again later for the behind the scenes update at Marathon Weekend.